Back to AM Northwest, Alyssa Milano stars as Rebecca in the new ABC comedy Romantically Challenged. She plays a newly divorced mother who's dating for the first time in 15 years.
The air conditioning just kicked in. Are you cold?
No, not really.
Well, I don't want to take any chances. There we go. I'm sorry that I don't have anything warmer.
That's so sweet.
And we are happy to welcome you to Northwest, Alyssa Milano. Nice to see you this morning.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
This show looks very funny. It's from what I've seen so far.
It is funny.
It is. Are you enjoying this? It's a different kind of comedy for you. You're a grown-up.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, you know, my sole job for the past few months has been to go to work every day and make people laugh. How awesome is that?
That's not bad at all. Tell us about this show and the characters involved here. You're recently divorced, as we've said, but it's an ensemble show.
Yes, it's an ensemble show about a group of friends that are all at different points in their life and sort of have different perspectives of love and how they're navigating the crazy roller coaster ride of trying to find their happily ever after. And the show really just takes a humorous look at what people have to go through on a daily basis, sadly, to try to meet someone that they like.
Now, I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, but were you ever romantically challenged in your single life? Because I doing a little research, you've dated some pretty famous people.
Yes,
You've dated athletes. You don't seem to have had a hard time finding dates.
No. I see. Here was my thing: is I hated dating so much that I just have relationships, because the whole dating process was so brutal for me that I'd pretty much just jump, headfirst into relationships. So that was sort of my thing. I didn't go to a regular high school, so I didn't really have social skills with people my own age. I was tutored on a set. I didn't have a lot of friends my age until I was in my 20s. So I was really bad at dating, and that part of my character I can totally relate to. She is really geeky and really awkward, and I can relate to both of those things.
I find that hard to believe. I do understand you're a huge sports fan. That's got to be appealing to guys that you might be dating.
I am a huge sports fan. Sometimes, though, that could go the other way, where they actually feel emasculated by my sports knowledge. So that was never good. I actually remember one conversation that I had with a guy over dinner, and he actually said those words out loud to me. He said, "I've never felt so emasculated in my life," and he was serious. I thought was I was like, "Check, please."
Yeah, that's a difficult first date right there.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sport?
Baseball.
And you write a blog about baseball, don't you?
I do, on ML Blogs. I've had Dodgers season tickets for 7 years, and I'm in partnership with the MLB, NFL, NHL, NBA, and college for a licensed sports apparel line for female fan apparel. So I've been doing that for 4 years now, and that's been very rewarding and fun.
Emasculated.
No, don't, Dave.
Not at all. Now, I have to ask you, because Who's the Boss? I think we all remember you from that show, and working with Tony Danza. Pretty macho kind of guy, Tony Danza. But then you were also in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Pretty macho kind of guy. How do you compare those two actors?
Actors? I think that Tony obviously was a lot more serious about acting than Arnold was, and Tony probably would have made the better governor. Actually, Tony, right now is teaching in a school in Philadelphia. I'm kind of proud of this. He went to Philadelphia to teach for a reality show, and then the reality show was finished, and he stayed on and continued teaching so that the students didn't have to break in a new teacher. And I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Do you stay in touch with the cast of that show?
We talk every once in a while, yeah, a couple of times a year maybe.
Yeah. Well, this new show just looks so fun and fresh, and I think a lot of people can relate to somebody who's married for a while and divorced and trying to get back in that dating scene. So best of luck to you in the new show. We want folks to know that it airs right here on K2 930s tonight, Monday nights. And nice to talk to you, Alyssa.
Nice to talk to you too. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. And again, that is Monday nights right here on K2, 9:30.